Hi, everybody. We've been recording podcasts today, and one of the topics that came up was key account or big game, big sales, big memberships, big prospects. And it's been a topic with a number of our clients. So I wanted to tell you about a methodology that we've used at times, but we're really starting to implement now quite a bit and may be helpful to you. I'm at my house, and actually I want to show you something. This is my sign that I see every morning, and it's probably backwards, but it says yes. It says yes. So this is how to get yes with big accounts. We're breaking this down into 4 areas. And I want to tell you this about key accounts. One is it's going to take longer. It's going to be a longer sales cycle than your regular folks. The second thing is it's going to require more people than probably just your sales team to close the big deal. And we'll talk about that just for a moment. And then the third thing is it's going to take a specific process, I believe, to land the big prospect. And so what I'm recommending here is to identify 8 to 10 of your biggest opportunities and apply this process to them, because it's very difficult to scale this for 20, 30, 40, hundreds of prospective clients. This is for the key people that you want to recruit in the next year. Okay, first of all, what is the goal? Is the goal to sell them this year or next year? What's the amount of money? And then do a summary of kind of the strategic statement here. We want to bring them on board because they're a former member. Their dues level is $100,000, and there's a real strategic reason to get them. Okay? Have that summary statement about the deal and the opportunity. Then we go into, I think, the most important part of this, and that is relationship management. So, we've got to, and I'm going to offer you a free resource at the end of this Facebook Live broadcast. Relationship management, the CEO, the VP, the policy point of contact, the regulatory person, maybe people on their sales team, what other members of your association know this prospect, what suppliers may know the prospect, and then identify who those people are in the prospect company and who in the association should own that relationship because of their responsibilities in the company. And what you do by aligning those relationships, you start to see where your weaknesses might be. Hey, we know the VP of policy in this company or the Washington rep, but we have no idea who the check writer is or the CEO. And we've got to do something to begin to develop that relationship. The second part of this then is, once you've mapped out your relationships, is the needs analysis. What in regulatory, legislative, business opportunities do you have that they need? You may not know it yet, but you need to map out where you think that strategy might play. Okay, so what is their legislative priority based on their company, and what do you do to address that legislative priority, and who is responsible for building the awareness within that prospective member company about that issue? So that's the needs analysis part. The third part is news, social media, press releases. Make sure that on a regular basis you are gathering information about what's happening at that company. I learned this the hard way. It gets me choked up even thinking about it today, and it happened 20 years ago, I think. Pitching a company, I think maybe $100,000 in dues. Guess what? They announced for bankruptcy the week before I went to have the meeting, and I didn't know it. I didn't get the money. Total waste of time. Kind of felt foolish. Totally avoidable today because there's so much information about our member companies, or our prospects in this case. So monitor the media, get a Google alert or something about those 5 to 10 key accounts that you're monitoring. And then finally, and I think this is really important, With these key accounts, you may want to identify quarterly goals on that account. So what needs to happen in Q1? Is it simply filling in some of those relationships that you don't currently have with the company? Is it inviting them to a committee meeting or a webinar just to start the engagement? Q3 might be setting up a policy briefing with their Washington rep. Set out those quarterly goals to get you to the key goal at the end of the year, and that is recruiting that member or that prospect to become a member of the association. So, 4 key areas. What's the relationship management? What is the needs analysis? What are the news and events that might be affecting the company and their membership? And then finally, what are those quarterly goals that you want to set for them? I've developed over time a matrix to track these key accounts, and I'm willing to give it to you for free if you'll email me. If you'll email me at jpmurray, what is that? What is my email address? jp@murraycompany.com. Visit our website. There's probably a link there. Send that request to me. In the subject line, put key account, and I'll send you the information. Hey, I look forward to hearing from you. Best of luck in your big game hunting.